Hello and welcome to Transitioning to the ONCA, Step 2 of 3, Updating Your Bylaws. My name is Benjamin Miller and I'm a lawyer who serves nonprofits and charities, and I'm of Counsel with B.I.G Charity Law Group. In this video, I'll take you through the second of our three-part series on transitioning to Ontario's Not-for-Profit Corporations Act, focusing on some of the changes you might need to make to your bylaws. We'll look at the changes you might need to make, the changes you might want to make, and different approaches you can take to changing your bylaws. As a general disclaimer, the following presentation is general legal information, not legal advice tailored to your situation. For advice, or if you'd like somebody to take a look at your bylaws, make the changes for you or with you, then consult a competent legal advisor. My contact information is at the end of this presentation, and you can also go to charitylawgroup.ca. So, some changes you might need to make. These are just a few examples of changes that Ontario's Not-for-Profit Corporations Act might necessitate in your bylaws. So, number one, under Ontario's Corporations Act, the maximum term limit for directors was 5 years. However, it's now 4 years. So if your bylaws state that directors serve for 5 years, you're going to need to reduce that to at least 4 years, or at most 4 years. Number two, you are now required to have an officer position called a chair. Under Ontario's Corporations Act, you were required to have a president and a secretary. So this might just be a change in wording, or it might be a change in job description, but you need a position called a chair. And finally, three, if you want directors to be required to be members, you have to say so. Under Ontario's Corporations Act, the default was they were expected to be members unless otherwise stated. Now, if you want to require them to be members, you have to say so explicitly in your bylaws. Now, there are also some examples of changes that ONCA allows you to make. You don't have to make these changes, but you're allowed to make these changes, and you might want to take advantage of them. Number one, you can lower the percentage of votes required to demand a members' meeting below 10%. So under Ontario's Corporations Act, the members needed to get 10% of the vote of all members together. If they wanted to demand a members' meeting, you can lower it to whatever number you want below 10%. Making it more accessible to demand a members' meeting. Number two, you no longer need a secretary as an officer role. So if you have a board where everybody takes turn taking minutes and it never really made sense to have it be a distinct officer position, you might want to just get rid of it altogether. So there are different approaches you can take to changing your bylaws. The two basic approaches are either starting from scratch, so taking the opportunity that the ONCA presents to really take a hard look at all your governance and just write it all anew. This can be really good if you're an old organization and your bylaws have accumulated over the years a lot of unnecessary words and out-of-date rules, but it's more work. Number two, you can amend existing bylaws. So take the bylaws you have and just make the changes you need to for the ONCA. So this can be done much quicker, but it can also be patchwork. So you need to kind of weigh the pros and cons. That's a general overview of updating your bylaws to get ready for Ontario's Not-for-Profit Corporations Act. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at benjamin.miller@charitylawgroup.ca or visit charitylawgroup.ca directly and ask one of the team members. Thanks for listening.